Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome to a new day. It is lunchtime on this Wednesday afternoon. It's 2:15 right now and we're eating our first meal. Glenn actually just woke up a little bit ago. I actually have been playing on the Cricut with stickers and all that, so with some frustration. But right now, I was going to make my mini pizzas today, but I can't find the pepperoni. And Glenn wanted a ham and egg sandwich, breakfast sandwich, using this ham that was from that ham that Tracy sent in the friend mail. So we have some still after eating it twice on our wedding night and the day after. But we're using it. It's really good ham for breakfast. If you've never had that kind of ham for breakfast, it's really good that way. So we actually, I cut him some pieces. I've got a couple pieces right here, and we still have this much in the freezer. So we eat two people will eat a couple more times off of that. So, and when I made Glenn his breakfast sandwich, it smelled really good, so I figured, oh, maybe I'll just have that, because it smelled really good. So, I'm just going to have ham and egg and cheese breakfast sandwich. Alright, so I called the Office of Deeds this morning to see if our marriage license or marriage certificate was ready, and it was not. When we got married on Friday, the lady said she was going to take it right across the street to the Office of Deeds to file it right away, but it was there, but it was just sitting in a pile. So the lady's going to enter it all in. And then tomorrow I'm going to the Office of Deeds to get our marriage certificate so I can go to the Social Security or do it online, whichever. We have a Social Security office here in town. And just do the application for the name change, because I am taking Glenn's last name. We are very traditional, so I will change my name to his last name. And so it will be Mr. and Mrs. Glenn Josie. So yeah. And after, I guess I have to wait 48 hours after Social Security, then I have to go to the DMV to change my name there. So those are the two main places that need the marriage certificate. And I guess all the other places that I'm online with. Gypsy scared the crap out of me right now. I don't know if you saw me just kind of shake. She started barking at a truck out there. She barks at trucks. But, so yeah. I have to go to all these other places. Just go online, like the PayPal and YouTube and all that, to change my marital status and, well, not necessarily my marital status, but my name. So all right. Whew, that looks so good. Just gotta, oh, that ham is hot. All right. So there is our cook at home lunch. So, some breakfast sandwiches, ham from the whole ham, egg and cheese, and these are nice and soft toasted rolls. All right, so stay tuned. I'm going to eat and probably get back to my frustration. But I've got some other stuff to do too. So, all right, so stay tuned. All right, so Glenn has been finding recipes for me to make, and that's perfect. If he finds the recipes, I will make it. So that way I don't have to think of the recipes and make it too. So he's been finding recipes, and he found this recipe for potato pancakes, and he's been wanting some. Normally I would buy that packaged stuff and make it from there, but we've never made our own homemade potato pancakes, so we're doing it today. So you can consider this our new recipe for the week, since the rest of the week is pretty much going to be a Thanksgiving dinner. So what I did, instead of grating some fresh potatoes, I'm using that bag of shredded hash browns that was sent to us in Walmart friend mail. So I'm using the rest of the bag. And I took it out earlier this morning, defrosted in the microwave, and then I put them all in this cookie sheet to start soaking up all the moisture out of it so it doesn't have so much water in it. I originally had them all in here, and then I keep transferring them from here to the cookie sheet and soaking more water out of it. So this is like the third time I'm just draining or soaking some of that moisture out. They're starting to feel some dryness. And so this last time I just put some here and some there so I get it done faster. But so yeah, so that's what I've got done. And I got that done earlier, so I've been letting them sit. Again, this is like the third time I'm changing them over to soak up. And then I grated on the cheese grater. I grated half of an onion to go in it. But I think what I'm going to do, because I get the feeling they're going to be crunchy inside, when I make the whole mixture, I'll separate his and mine, and I'll put the onions in his. So, and other than this, I'm going to need egg and flour and like salt and pepper. I think that's all I need. And then some oil to fry them. And then with our potato pancakes, we normally like to put some grape jam on it. So we got that. Alright, so as I said, I'm using the frozen hash browns we got in the bag, the Oritas. And you can see there's still some moisture there, but I've done this like 3 or 4 times already, and I've gotten most of it out. So I'm going to go ahead and pour those in there. And I even weighed it. Oh, I'm dropping potatoes. The recipe calls for 2 pounds, and I weighed this on the cookie sheet, and it weighs exactly 2 pounds. So, all right. Okay, so we got 2 pounds of shredded potatoes, and then I'm going to save the onion for last. I'm going to mix everything else in so I could separate between Glenn's and mine. Alright, so now I'm going to put in 2 large eggs. And some of you have probably already made your own homemade potato pancakes. We never have, so this is new to us. We usually just buy that box meal mix. But you don't actually see potatoes in it. It must be just all smashed or something. Alright, and 2 tablespoons of flour. And some salt. It says half a teaspoon. I'm just going to throw some salt in there. And some pepper. Because we're going to put grape jelly as over it anyway. And now we're just going to mix it all together. The eggs act as a binder. And if this comes out good, then this is a keeper recipe. Alright, that didn't take much. So now I'm going to make some patties and put it on here. I'm going to take my ring off. Yeah, now I'm just going to make some patties. How big or how small you want them, it's up to you. Alright, just like that. So I'm going to go ahead and finish making all these patties and I'll be back. Okay, so I've made myself 4 patties, and what's left in here, I'm going to put the onion in for Glenn. And mix that in there. And I'm going to put a paper towel divider. It's just so we don't get them, I don't get them mixed up. Alright. Okay, so then I'm just going to make his patties, and then I'll get the oil ready and we'll start frying them. Hopefully they come out good. Alright, so I'm going to fry mine first. That way his could be freshly warm when that way I don't have to come back and fry anymore. Okay, so we're just going to let these fry up and I'll be back. I'll probably let them fry on each side for about 4 minutes or so, depending how golden brown they get. And then I'll flip them over for the same amount of time. So, alright, so we'll be back. Alright everyone, so the first batch is done, which are mine, and they look amazing. They are so nice and golden brown. I can't wait to taste them. I'll probably start eating them before Glenn's are done. Alright, so I got Glenn's in the fryer now. And so yeah. So this batch made 9. Well, I probably could have got 10 out of it, because I made Glenn's a little bigger than mine, but that's okay. He eats more. He goes back 4 times for fixings, so. Alright everybody, so I couldn't wait. I had to taste them. I was really curious. Yeah, they are good. I'll definitely keep making this recipe. As you see, I've got the grape jelly on there. And I don't know if you can see the inside, but yeah, the only thing I would do is put a little more salt and pepper for flavor. Other than that, I think it's really good. And that crispiness on the outside is a super soft crispiness. It's not like hard crunchy, it's just really soft crispy. So yeah, definitely I like these. Alright, so I'm going to continue eating while I'm cooking Glenn's. Alright everyone, so I've already finished one of mine. They are good. I just put some more jelly on the others, a little bit more, to give it a more of a jelly taste, a grape jelly taste. But yeah, I think it's just more salt and pepper on the inside. The inside could use a little more seasoning or flavor. But other than that, these are really good. So that's our new recipe for this week. And Glenn found this on Facebook, so yeah, hopefully he likes it as much as I do.